You know when everyone was telling me that New York is really expensive? I just spent $19 on 4 bottles of water and some other bits. Literally like 6 things and nearly $20. Not ideal, but we moved, and I'm just gonna starve myself for the next we're gonna starve myself for the next week, so it's fine. Vlogging in New York is actually quite fun because I've seen so many people do TikToks and like the weirdest stuff. I saw this girl singing in Surf Shack? Shake Shack, which is where I went for dinner. And she was like proper riffing. And I was like, oh, go get it girl, but then I didn't want to get like chased or whatever. So yeah, just had dinner, going back, and then I will do an update video. And then I'm gonna go to bed because it's like nearly 11:30. Okay, hello. So I'm gonna give you a big old rundown of today. So woke up at 6:30 to head to the airport, and we left at 7:15 odd. Got there at 8:45. And then when I mentioned the Verifly app that I had to do in terms of COVID, like protocols and all that kind of stuff, and then had to go to a dedicated Verifly fast track lane, which I waited in for about an hour, so it wasn't very fast. There was only like 2 people on, and there was a huge line, so I don't know what they were playing at. Now I went through security. Security was pretty much straightforward, easy done it. Had breakfast, did that, and then went to my gate. And then the flight was delayed by 10 minutes, by 10 minutes, by 10 minutes, by 10 minutes. We were meant to start boarding at 10:25 AM, and our flight was meant to leave at 11:25 AM. We didn't actually leave till 1:46, I think, which is really annoying because we were meant to be here. I can tell you now, New York, baby, New York. You've probably seen the intro and the teaser, all of that good stuff. We were meant to be here at 2:25 PM in the afternoon in New York, but we didn't arrive till 4:30. We didn't arrive till 4:30, I think 4:26. The customs queue was so long, and they had like 4 people working, and they were doing it so slowly. And in my experience, I've always known not to kind of make conversation with them or try anything, just do what they say and move on. By the way, this is all stressful because I had booked to go and see Come From Away at 7 PM, and at 5:15 I was still waiting to get through customs. I finally got through to customs, and the guy was like, do the fingerprint thing, and I was so stressed and flustered that I wasn't gonna make my thing, and I paid $54 with his theatre ticket, so I was stressed. And he was like, is this your first time in the US? I'm like, no, it's just been a long time, and I'm flustered and I'm stressed. And he was being quite passive aggressive, so I eventually got the fingerprints and all of that stuff done, and he let me through. And then when I went to pick my bag up, it was just going around the carousel. I did use my AirTag to track it, and it did arrive. Once I picked it up, I was going through customs, I think, yeah, the declaration stuff, and I get pulled over. Think of that what you will. And I was like, great, I'm in a rush and you're just wasting my time now. So he got me to open my bag up, and he was quite nice. He had a conversation with me. He was asking me about my solo trip and all of that. Did that, zipped it up and took it and went. And then I had to, so I want to kind of touch upon how to get from JFK to New York City Center or Manhattan, because I was going to get a taxi because I didn't want to deal with the stress, and I was worried about not getting to the theatre in time, all of that stuff. But the taxi was $80, and I wasn't going to do that. What you do is you get the AirTrain from JFK to Jamaica Station, then you get the Long Island Railroad from Jamaica Station to Penn Station. You can use the AirTrain within terminals and it's free, but once you get outside the terminals, you have to pay, I think, $8 now. When you get to Jamaica Station, to exit the AirTrain, you have to pay the $8. So what I did is I exited it, and then I bought myself a Metro card while I was paying for my AirTrain. So I paid for my AirTrain, I bought myself did I buy myself a 30-day Metro card? I better not have. A 7-day Metro card, and that came to, I think, $41. My Metro card is here. The $1 was for the Metro card. You have to pay to get this. And then I paid for the Long Island Railroad, which was $5, which cost me £3.82. So, or the AirTrain, basically. I got the wrong AirTrain, went the wrong distance, wrong area, panicked, had to get off, get onto the next one and then change again and then get on the right one, hop a lager, then got off the air train, got onto the Long Island Railroad. Long Island Railroad took about 20 minutes, was really grotty, was really grimy, was disgusting, but it was pretty efficient, pretty prompt, and it wasn't too expensive, so I'm pretty happy with that. And if you download the MTA app, I'll put it on screen, you can get the Long Island Railroad tickets for that. Instead of buying them at the station, you can just buy them before you get onto the train. So I arrive at 6:31 into Manhattan Penn Station. Now I was overwhelmed, I was flustered, it was busy as hell. I had to lug my suitcase and I can't lift very much because of my bag. I was very overwhelmed. There was so many people, everyone going in different directions. I was fully panicking because I don't know how to get out, I don't know where to go, but I exited at the 7th Avenue and kind of just figured it out. So I went to my hotel and I'm staying at the Moxie Times Square. Now this hotel is the hotel that I wanted to stay at back in 2020, but obviously Mrs. What's-Her-Face didn't let me. So my original trip was meant to be in 2020, then I planned last year, but then I couldn't because of my surgery and my mobility issues and my health crisis basically. So this is a very, very big deal for me and a very big trip for me, so it's a very important kind of series of vlogs and videos for me to kind of put out there. But yeah, I found my hotel, just literally dumped my bags. So can I just dump my bags? I'm late for my Broadway show. 6:42, dumped my bags on, it was 6:45 and the walk was 12 minutes. By the time I left, it was predicting a 7 o'clock arrival. Oh, I was stressed and I ran. And I'm not meant to run, and I haven't run in such a long time, but I ran and I made it. I made it at 6:58 and sat down. So then I went to see Come From Away, which is actually in London as well, but I wanted to see it in New York because my friend Nikki recommended it recently, and it's based on 9/11. Really good, a lot of music, a lot of singing, a lot of well done staging, making things look like a lot of different things. It was just really fascinating. It was only an hour and a half, there was no intermission. Really fun, really energetic, and I think it summarized how we all have been recently in these last couple of years. The sense of community spirit, looking after one another, coming together, looking past differences and like working together and being kind, and in times of danger and uncertainty we will band together and support each other and all of that kind of stuff. And there was a bit in the play, I'm not going to ruin it, but it's just really sad. But they do switch and change. It wasn't my favourite, but it was something different and I really enjoyed it, and I loved the fact that it wasn't very long, but it flips between sad scenes and happy scenes really fast. And I like the fact that it didn't focus solely on the negative impact of 9/11, because I believe this is based on a true story. It talks about the impact of this flights getting diverted and all landing in Canada, I believe, and how the community like banded together and like they all became a family. And it was really lovely to see, and it kind of shed light on how lovely humanity can be, and I really recommend going to see it. I definitely would watch it again. And then after that, came back and I checked in and I spoke to one of the lovely guys downstairs, and he upgraded me to a higher floor. So what I paid for was a double room, but I think I've got a double room but a bigger double room, because in the images of what I had booked, this room wasn't as big as it is in real life. So I'm very chuffed with that. On the way back from Come From Away, I went to Times Square, and I'll insert some of the clips here so you can see how excited and frantic and like bamboozled and overwhelmed and just like giddy I was. So I'm just coming up to a certain location and I wanted to capture my initial thoughts, to be honest. I think I'm here. My dumbass was walking towards the wrong end. It's basically here. It's behind me. Yeah, let me sit down. Wow. I am overwhelmed, overstimulated. Also, it's very quiet considering it's only like 8:30 in the evening. Bear in mind it's a weekday, but here no one bats an eyelid. We literally just talk to each other. It's fine. Like, I'm not even embarrassed. Dead though. Like, there's literally. It is empty. Maybe it's just because it is absolutely freezing. Like, my hands have gone like... Can you see? And then after that I wandered back to the hotel and kind of just sorted myself out, and then I went out to Shake Shack for dinner. Before I went to Shake Shack, I went to the bar here. My storytelling's not really good, I'm so tired. The cocktail was $21.60, that's with the $2 tip. $21.60 for that cocktail. It wasn't even very good. It did get me drunk though, but I think that's because I've basically not eaten all day. Before I do go to bed, I need to go through my Google Maps because I have plotted all the things I want to do on my Google Maps and saved that as an offline map. I just need to go through it and work out what I want to do and what I don't want to do, because currently the map looks like this, which I'll just show them because it's honestly overwhelming. But yeah, that has been my day. That has been my travel to New York with me. I am so excited for you all to see my content, my videos. I'm excited. I've got a lot planned. I've got a busy week ahead. I'm going to end this video off here, so this will be the first, I just got crap on my leg. This will be the first vlog, so I hope you stay tuned and I hope you follow along and I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will pick you up tomorrow morning for day 2. Till then, take care, love and peace, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.